Ishin? Bro, Ishin fucked me up in the Sekiro playthrough. So what we're doing today, I am going to be playing Neo today, but at the start of today's stream, Evan here put together, well, he found a tier list I think he helped put together. He has like the bosses at the top here. I believe these are supposed to be the hardest, or like, in opinion, like hardest bosses in the Souls games. And then we have all these mini bosses down here. I might just do the top ones here. I might change them depending on like if I think of someone who's harder. So I went ahead and looked at my past playthroughs only for these top bosses with the push-up amounts I did to that specific boss. Granted, some of these I have already fought before I did the streams before, like the Dark Souls 3 streams, so those will be skewed in a way. I think the way I'm gonna rank this tier list is just like my favorite. For Flame Lurker, I only did 20 push-ups, but like fighting the boss, it was just, I didn't like fighting the boss because he was on fire. And like, it's such a simple thing, but like when you got close to him to hit him, you just took damage. And I hate fighting bosses like that. So I'm gonna put him, damn, we have F- tier. I feel like I don't need F-. Can I get rid of that? I'm gonna put him in C. We could add Dragon God to the list. Okay, we're talking Dragon God. Where is he at? Okay, Dragon God from Demon Souls. I'm gonna put him at the bottom of the list because I fucking hated this fight. Like, it wasn't an actual fight, it was a niche fight, and I didn't understand it till late. And that's purely a skill issue on my end. But for Dragon God, I did 80 push-ups, and I did not like this fight at all. I'm putting it to D tier. Magnus, I did 40 push-ups too. I thought Magnus was a pretty cool fight. I feel like if I fought him before I played Elden Ring, it would have been like the blueprint for fighting Margit. That's what it reminds me of. It's still a pretty cool fight. You can also get the fight with Sif in it. B tier. I guess Ornstein Smo. It's an iconic fight. It's cool how you can approach it. I actually did 0 push-ups to Ornstein Smo, but I really like the fight. So like if we're talking iconic double fight, it's probably O and S. I'll put them in A tier. Fume Knight, I did 40 push-ups to Fume Knight, but I thought it was a pretty fair fight. It's just you and him. Nothing really crazy going on. Put that in A tier as well. Slave Knight Gale, I fucking love this fight. Now granted, when I played through Dark Souls 3 the first time, that was like back when it first dropped. I was still in college when I first started doing the push-up challenge, but I wasn't streaming back then. So when I played through it again on stream, I only did 20 push-ups to Gale, but that's after I played so many times against him. But Gale is one of my favorite fights, like, ever, because that fight's so sick. I'm actually gonna put him in S+. Were there other bosses from DS2 that were harder than Fume? Let me see what we got here. Smelter Demon. Fuck, Smelter Demon. I think I struggled with Smelter Demon the most in DS2. This like the blue one. I'll put him B tier because I still hate taking damage. Like when I go to hit a boss and he's on fire, but I still saw it. I think he's cooler than Flame Lurker. Dark Eater Midir. It's a cool fight. I didn't really struggle with Midir that much. I never fought him when I first played 3. I only did 30 push-ups with Midir. Still pretty sick fight, but I'll put him at B tier. I don't know. It's just a dragon fight to me. Orphan of Kos? I fucking hate Orphan of Kos, but it was a pretty crazy fight. But Orphan of Kos left me with 130 push-ups. He was tough, but I was also like, I think my experience with the capture card fucking up the footage was like influencing my enjoyment of the game. But Orphan of Kos is still a cool fight, so I'm gonna put him at S. I'm confusing myself about like what kind of chart I'm making here. Like, do I want to put them for how much I struggled with them, or how much do I enjoy them? Because, like, right now, I feel like I'm only doing it for how much I enjoy the fight. My heart tells me that I should just rank these in levels of my personal enjoyment. Like, did I enjoy the fight? Did I think it was fair? Ishin? Bro, Ishin fucked me up in the Sekiro playthrough. I went back to watch the VOD, and for Ishin, I did 420 push-ups apparently to Ishin. But Ishin was I was frustrated with Ishin, but it was still a very cinematic fight, and I enjoyed it a lot. But he fucked me up. I'm putting him in S+, I guess, for like one of my favorite, I guess my favorite fight out of there. Demon of Hatred? Fucking hated this boss. I despise this boss. I did 120 push-ups to Demon of Hatred, so I'm gonna put him at B. I didn't like the boss fight, but I didn't hate it. Melania, Blade of Mikhail. Bro, I have a whole YouTube video about fighting Melania, and she is still at the top for the highest amount of push-ups we've ever done on stream against like a specific boss. Melania is currently sitting at 450 push-ups. So I love that fight. Like, I feel like I could fight Melania for so long and enjoy it every single time. So I'm putting her at S+. I love that fight. Let's see, we did it pretty quick, so I think let's look for some more iconic ones. Lady Maria, I'm gonna put her the A tier. Well, no, I'm putting her S tier. I think she's just sick. The fight's cool. I feel like I only won that fight because I was abusing like the gun parry. I did that first try, but I like her character. Oh, hold on. Demon Prince? Bottom of the tier list. I fucking hate Demon Prince. Sister Frida, I'm gonna put her S tier. But no, I'm gonna put her in S tier because like later on you have to fight Sister and Father and Ariando. If it was just a 1v1 with Frida the entire time, she'd be an S+ for me because I love those kind of fights. Just nothing crazy, no niche thing to think about, just a straight up fucking just fight, bro. Just you against her, and she uses a scythe, which is one of my favorite types of weapons in these games. And this king's like at B tier for me because he starts off on a dragon, and it's not hard to kill, but it's just like I wish we would just duke it out from the beginning. I'm putting Ludwig in C. He's iconic, yeah, but he's screaming the entire time, and I'm losing my mind. Oh, hold on, this motherfucker, Gunder, Champion Gunder. But this guy right here was my personal training arc that I had to get good. Like, I was stuck fighting this bastard for so long, and I had to study every single frame of this man because I could not fathom what the hell is happening. So personally, I really enjoy Champion Gunder. But Champion Gunder, you walk in there, you know what he's about. You're just gonna straight throw fucking hands until one of you dies. And he fucked me up for so long. But I feel like playing against him, it improved me. It was a whole experience that I needed to undergo as I played Dark Souls. I feel like if I had not already played Dark Souls 3, and I went to go play it on stream to get it in the push-up records, Champion Gunder may very easily would have had way more push-ups than Melania. I wish I had the statistics to attach to these bosses, but I only looked up a few of them from the top. Let's take Radon. I fought Radon for the first time pre-nerf patch when the game first dropped. The premise of a raid boss fight in a Souls game is really cool, where you just summon all these NPCs, or don't if you want to just be a gamer. But I like the concept a lot. I'm gonna put it into B. Margit. The intro to Elden Ring, other than Tree Sentinel. This guy fucked me up. But you just walk in, the Grace was right outside his door. And you just walk in, just throw hands the entire time. And I'm pretty sure I did 300 something push-ups with this guy. But he's kind of he's training you for what you're gonna experience in Elden Ring. For me at least, because I ran straight there. I'll put him A tier. I might revisit this again at one point, but I think this is my personal tier list of bosses I enjoyed throughout the games. And yeah, that's it for my tier list. I might add on more later, but this will be enough for the video I'll be doing later on. GG, Evan, thank you for the list. And with that, I'm probably going to move on to Neo.